This is my one exhibit for the last bit. Come on, PlayStation Vita.
One exhibit.
Yes. Well, I was just gonna go on my Vita and just like tell you the stats for the Uncharted trophies, just as a
Okay.
standpoint. But it's a big update, is it? It's downloaded it. What's it doing now? Please wait. Oh. It's weird. It's same with like 3DS because I won't turn it on for ages, and then it's like, you have to update your Me Center. Damn it. Oh, there we go. 39 seconds left.
Ooh.
There we go. No, 25. Okay. You know, I'm gonna go into this topic, and I think I'll leave it updating in the background.
Okay.
All right, man. So I thought we'd finish off today with really talking about not finishing games.
Yes.
It's something that, like a lot of more casual gamers that I know, I'm not naming names, will buy a lot of games, but basically like never finish them, or the single player.
Yeah.
And it's always been an alien concept to me. But I'm kind of wondering, like, for someone like you who plays a lot of games, like what makes you finish a game, and also what makes you like just give up and be like, or never come back to this?
Well, if the game is unplayable, then that'll make me give up pretty quickly. If it's super long and I get distracted by something else, so if it's something like Mass Effect, and I'll get distracted by something that comes out on Games for Gold, that I'll just go like, oh, I'll just play this for a couple of days, and then I'll go back to finish Mass Effect. Obviously, I'll never go back to finish Mass Effect.
Yeah.
That's just because I've been distracted by something else. The same happened with Undertale, actually. I played through it once, and I know that you have to play through it a couple of times to kind of get the full experience of the game.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, I've completed it once. I spent a couple of days doing this. Let me just play something else, because that was an intense gaming session for me. I'll go play something else and then just never come back to it. So it's not really something that I intend to do, but just something that more kind of happens.
Are you one of those people that can play like more than one game at once? Because you sound like you get distracted.
Yes, I can. Yes. Okay.
Because I've never been able to do that. Like if I try and play two things at once, I just like you said, I just get distracted and I just drop one basically.
Yeah. I mean, especially if they're on different consoles. So if I'm playing something on my PC, I can easily play something else on my Xbox. But if it's harder if I'm playing 2 or 3 things on my Xbox. Then I'll forget about one of them or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, like sometimes I guess maybe it's different if you're playing you're playing one thing on like a 3DS or something, one thing on your 360. Like it's a bit more.
Yeah.
Because you can be in different places,
And on Steam, I have to say you can organize your games pretty well. So I've kind of got like a list of games that I've started but haven't completed.
A pile of shame, yeah.
Well, no, it's not a pile of shame.
Stack of doom.
It's literally just like, okay, I'm going to start this game now, and I'll put this tag on it that I've started it, and then when it's right at the top of my screen. So every time I load up Steam, it's there, and it's like, oh, okay, which one will I play? I also have another thing underneath that, which is like an all the time playlist, is what I call it. So it's like got Counter-Strike and
stuff you dip into all the time.
Binding of Isaac, yeah, which I play all the time. TF2.
Destiny.
Yeah, exactly.
This is something that annoys me when I beat PC gamers. You're like people who like order a lot of curry. Like when you've got the menu, you'll tick things off. You're like 7 out of 10, or like try this a different day and all this. You've got this huge Steam list from the sale. And
Well, yeah, when you can buy, especially from Humble Bundle, you can buy like 10 games for £3. You do it, and then you fill up your Steam library really quickly. Like, I've got hundreds and hundreds of games in here.
It's witchcraft. It's a dark path to go down, man. I actively try now to come up with an excuse not to buy games when they come out. Like when The Witcher came out, I was like, I'm gonna try and look for any reason not to get into this. I can't deal with a 200-hour RPG. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, no, as I say, related thought to this. Yeah, like I was saying, I know a lot of people that sort of, they'll have a console, like one console or whatever, and they'll just, they'll buy a lot of games, like, the FIFA or the CoD of the year and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But like single player games, they'll get them, but they'll never finish them. Like I've got, as I say, I've booted up my Vita now. Finally, it's finally updated. I'm looking at some trophy stats. The Last of Us was a big, big game last gen.
Yeah.
I've just got the stats now. They've got like trophies for difficulties. So I've got like on here, I've got complete the game on easy. Only 44% of people that played this game got that.
Right.
Obviously, it drops down, on the hardest difficulty, you're talking 2.8%. So,
Jeez.
were those people that that are playing Halo Legendary and sort of thing, which is
if you get the hardest one, do you get the one for the easy one though?
yeah, they stack
Okay,
like achievements. Yeah, it's fine. So that's where the statistic goes down. But it's things like that. That always baffles me. I suppose it could be, I don't know. Maybe it's literally people boot it up and they're like, I'm bored of this or I don't like it. But it's surprising. Maybe it is because we are kind of, like we are, and we're sort of completionists or whatever, and we play a lot of games. But it's interesting to think like how few people.
Half the players haven't completed it who play it.
You hear stuff like that from Activision, don't you? When they put out the last CoD game, they put it out on last gen consoles, but they only put the multiplayer in, and they basically said no one plays CoD single player. Just true, but still.
I think there are still a lot of people that play the single player.
Yeah.
Like they probably don't buy the game just for the single player, but I'm sure they do. They do still play it.
I actually do. I'm in that kind of weird minority that do. I only really used to buy the Infinity War ones, like Modern Warfare, but I would play the single player like to death. Like I love those games, but multiplayer I wouldn't play because I sucked at it. Like I played too much Halo, so I couldn't. The controls didn't work for me.
Yeah.
I would just run down corridors and die instantly, and I wouldn't rage. I'd just be like, why is there a child crying? Why is there a man saying racism and bad things about women? Do you know what I mean? I was like, I don't like it here. We'll go back to Halo.
Yeah.
Everyone dresses in pink and is fun.
And silent.
Yeah, or you just brilliant. That's what I love about some new Xbox One PS4 games. You normally just got a mute all function now. Just mute everyone.
Yes, that's nice. That's really nice.
Just to finish off, like what? Because you kind of mentioned it. Sometimes you start a game and you get distracted by something else, or you just get bored of it, or sometimes things just don't get that hooked into you.
Yeah.
But like, do you often get it when like you will actually go back later, like finish something, and it clicks?
Yeah. It'll either click for me or I'll just push through it. I'll just kind of won't get into the story, skip all the cutscenes. I hate skipping cutscenes. But if I'm just trying to like push through it, then it's like freaking skip the cutscenes. Come on, like hurry this shit up. Then obviously it goes a lot quicker. But I generally go back and finish my games if I haven't done so.
If it's worth it. One recently, I went back to I think we talked on like the first podcast we did about when I was playing Jet Force Gemini. I went back about 2 weeks ago and I finally beat the last boss. So I am good enough to to finish N64 games as an adult. But it was weird because it's one of those things when it's like, I don't know how this works, because you hear about this with like sports people and stuff like that, when it's if you think about something, or like exams, when you think about something when you're not doing it, you somehow get better at it. But it was weird. I don't know. I don't think it's quite the same one, because I left it for a couple of months and I came back first time did it. I think it's more luck than anything, but it's just kind of a weird thing. But.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've beaten my childhood demons.
I think it's one of those things of like you've just kind of got a lot more experience in games and just get back to it and just go like, this is easy.
Well, I don't know. It's more the problem in that one. I couldn't do it. Like games were harder back then. I just thought it was because I was a kid and stupid. But I was getting frustrated because I'm used to being able to like, I'll put it on Legendary, it's fine. I'll like you said, you can push through it.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I was like, I cannot beat this weird space ant thing. It's really hard.
What, you were playing it like a couple of months ago and you couldn't beat it, you mean?
No, I couldn't. I was like,
oh, jeez.
I almost rage quit as well. I almost threw a controller, which
Oh,
I've not
man.
done since I was like a child. It was like, I can't do it. And I get to real strop about it, which is so unlike me now. Like, normally I was like, oh, that's pretty hard. I'm enjoying the challenge.
Yeah, I think I would, I might leave that for maybe a day or two, possibly 3, and then come back to it, and then be able to do it, but not a few months.
It was just niggling me. The other thing that happened, I forgot to add, is when I did that, the achievements on Rare Replay are slightly glitchy, so I got that and beat the boss. It gave me an achievement and it reset everything. Literally everything else in the game was set back to 0.
Oh, no.
So it was a hollow victory. But I only really, I finished with that now. I got it mainly for like Jet Force, and I might play Conquered Bad Fur Day or something for a laugh. But
Yeah,
so I'm fine. But just the irony there is.
I definitely have to get it for Banjo. Need to play Banjo again.
No finished Banjo Tooie. All right, man. I think we'll end it there. Cheers, listener. I know who you are. Cheers for joining us again. Yeah. If you like the show, please like and subscribe. We are internet nobodies, and as I say, I need reason to justify my funeral pyre. I've made it for the 360.
Hey, if you subscribe, you'll be 50% of our subscriber base.
That's not true. It'll be like 15, something like that. We've got like 5. We have 6, but one of the guys, I think he was some kind of fake account and got banned, so we're down again.
Nice. I like it.